Let me ask you something real quick. Have you sprayed a fragrance and 30 minutes later you feel like, where did it go? Well, let me tell you, it might not be your fragrance, it might be you. So today I'm going to show you 5 mistakes we make when applying our fragrances. Probably you know a few of those, but anyway, stay all the way until the end. Let's see if I have something that you haven't heard before. And if you know about these ones, tell me if I'm right, if I'm wrong. I would like to hear your opinion. Welcome back to Mood in a Bottle. Thank you for coming back. Yusuf here. Let me tell you something. These are 5 mistakes that people make when applying their fragrances. Most of the people that has been in the fragrance community for a while, they already know. But a lot of people, they're just starting, they don't know. And we're here to help them to buy their fragrance and enjoy their fragrances in the best way possible. So let's start into it right away. Mistake number 1. People go like this. 1 spray, 2 spray, and then they will go like this. Don't do that, for the love of God. Don't do that. Please don't do it. No, that is wrong. And there is a reason why. I will explain to you. What happens is the moment we're rubbing our fragrance against each other, against our arms, we are creating friction. That friction breaks the molecules of the fragrance, and therefore it will not last and perform in the way it was intended to. What happens there? We're breaking the top notes mostly. Those are the ones that will help in the opening. And then the bottom, the base and chorus, the notes, those notes are not gonna perform at all. Half hour, 1 hour, well, some cases will last longer, but the point is that it's not gonna smell the same. A lot of people would be like, what are you wearing? It smells nice. But they will not identify that fragrance. It could be a Bleu de Chanel, and even someone like me that I love, this is my favorite fragrance. I've got across with people that I was like, you smell good. What are you wearing? Oh, I'm wearing Bleu de Chanel. And I try to be nice, like, oh, really? Oh, that smells really nice. I don't tell them it's my favorite because I will tell them, you don't smell like. There is a few reasons why fragrance will feel different from one person to another. But, well, they still carry some of the same DNA. But when you go like spray on both wrists and then you rub, it will not smell the same. I assure you that. I promise you that. It will not. Within half hour to an hour, it'll be almost gone and it will not even smell the same. That's why. But anyway, moving on. How do we correct that? Just air dry your fragrance. You spray, you let it sit in your skin, you let it dry on its own. Okay? Do that and you will start noticing big difference almost immediately. Well, actually, immediately because yeah, well, you get what I'm saying, right? Mistake number 2. When we take a hot shower, we should not be applying our fragrance right after we get out of the shower. First of all, that shouldn't be done. The best time to apply a fragrance should be before you walk out of the house. Before you walk out of the house, that's the best time to apply your fragrance. But there's a lot of people that make another mistake that is not part of this video, but anyway, I will say it. A lot of people, they keep their fragrances in their bathroom area, and that shouldn't be done neither. That's another conversation for another time, but yes, that's a storage problem, not an application problem. You should not be applying your fragrance right after you take a hot shower. Main reason is because your skin, with the hot shower, the pores of your skin will open up, and therefore your fragrance will evaporate faster, be absorbed by the skin, by your body like a cactus, and then will not last. So that's a big mistake. So how you fix that? That's easy. Just do not apply your fragrance right away. Dry yourself, keep on getting ready. 10 to 15 minutes later, apply your fragrance. That's it. Simple fix. Your fragrance will last longer. You will feel it yourself much longer, and you're gonna enjoy your fragrance much better. That was it. So let's move to mistake number 3. What happens with the movie method? Of course, we have all seen this. Seriously, that doesn't work. Most of your fragrance is gonna go on the floor and you're not gonna enjoy it. That's simple. So what we have to do is we apply it on ourselves. Hot points on your wrist and on your neck area, pulse points. Those are hot areas. That is what make you last longer. If you can apply on your chest area, directly on your skin, perfect. There's a lot of people that fragrances, due to the skin chemistry, it's not gonna last that long. They wanna spray on your clothes. That's a great thing to do, as long as it's safe. Be careful, some fragrances might stain your clothes. So as long as it's safe, as long as it's not a fragrance that is gonna stain your clothes, go ahead, do it. Mostly with fresh fragrances, I will always say that is a must in a sense. But anyway, that was mistake number 3. Do not apply the movie method, the cloud, the mist. Don't work. There is a few exceptions to the rules. There is a few fragrances that is the proper method to apply, but those are specifics, not the regular rule. Anyway, moving on. Mistake number 4, overspraying because you don't feel you put enough, you don't smell your stuff. Well, even though I'm a culprit of overspraying, but my nose is already prepared for it. I know what I'm getting into. But a lot of people, they overspray regardless of conditions, and you cannot overspray all the time. Even myself, I know when I can overspray and when I cannot. If I'm gonna be in closed environments and I know I'm gonna be offending people, I need to tone it down a little bit. But the point is that a lot of people, they overspray regardless of anything. And 10 to 15 minutes, well, no, probably an hour later, they will be like, did I even apply enough? And then there's gonna be people approaching them, oh my gosh, that's so strong. They're not gonna say like, oh my gosh, you smell good. You don't wanna hear that, that's so strong. No, you wanna hear that, oh, you smell good. So overspraying is good in the right conditions, but do not overspray to the point that you get nose blinded, because once you get nose blinded, that happens a lot and it's normal. Our nose gets tired, so it adjusts, like it tones down, so that way, it doesn't affect yourself. So no, the nose might be smarter than yourself. Anyway, so yes, be careful with the overspraying. Nothing wrong with it. With fresh fragrances, you can overspray a little bit more. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Yes, with the fresh fragrances, you can overspray a little bit more. With the more rich, developed, take care fragrances, you should tone it down a little bit to make sure you create the right environment for yourself and for all the ones around. It's not the fragrance problem. It's your problem that you cannot feel it because you got your nose tired. Mistake number 5. 5, yeah, 5. One of the big mistakes, and actually, it's not a mistake, but it's something that helps people. What happens is that our skins are not the same. There's a lot of people with wonderful, privileged skin. Yes, privileged. I'm not one of those. I don't. My skin is like cactus skin. Yes, do not last that long fragrances on me because my skin absorbs the fragrances really fast. A really good fix or something that can help you improve the projection and longevity of your fragrance is unscented moisturizer. Yes, unscented moisturizer is gonna help you have a longer lasting fragrance on your skin. Yes, so right after you take a shower, you a few minutes dry yourself, then you apply your moisturizer unscented, and then let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes. Same as when you take the hot shower. 10 to 15 minutes, you let your skin get absorb properly the moisturizer, so that way it'll create the perfect condition for your fragrance. Then you apply your fragrance and you're gonna start noticing it will last longer. You will enjoy it much better. Yes, a lot of people, like I said, they have privileged skin. Their skin, the pH is perfect. The essential oils of their skin is perfect. Therefore, the fragrances will last a long time. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people, they complain about, oh, but these fragrances don't last as long. Well, let me tell you, good example right here. Yeah, Buzingi from Paris Corner. This is inspired in 2021. This one is one of my favorite ones. It's a fresh, beautiful fragrance, and a lot of people complain that longevity on this is super weak. Well, it gives me 5 to 6 hours. Not kidding. But I prepare the conditions because I know my body, I know my skin, and I know I have to overspray a little bit. And nothing wrong. When you have to, you have to. And if it's gonna help you get compliments. Anyway, those were 5 mistakes that most of the people that are getting into the fragrance community. If you're already from the fragrance community for a while, you already know these mistakes and you already are taking care of them. But tell me, do you make any of those mistakes, or did you ever made any of those mistakes? Do you know all of those 5, or did you learn something new with this video? Put it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for helping this channel, helping me grow. And most important thing, don't forget to being good looking and smelling amazing. Like always. See you next time.